It's your best love, storyteller, myself, preacher, the storyteller. Do you really read?
It's your best love storyteller, myself, preacher, the storyteller. And on my quest to find out whether people read, I wanted to find out where is the best place to read? Where is the best place people have read? Is it on a beach? Is it on a park bench? Is it at their house? Is it on an aeroplane? Where do people love to read? Where is their best read? I don't know why my voice gets so high pitched when I ask a question. Who knows? But let's find out. Where do people love to read? Apologize about the Daisy Bracelet conversation. I just wanted to find out, I'm basically finding out, do you like to read?
Do we like to what? Sorry.
Do you like to read?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I love that. No, that's perfect. She said, obviously she loves to read. Fantastic. I'm finding out today where is the best place for people to read. Because some people think that they only have to read in school or at home. Is there anywhere other than home or school?
The local library up the road.
You love to read in the local library?
Well, yeah, of course. It's got the wide variety of books. It's free. You don't have to take a book out. You can just sit in there.
I love that. Love that. And what about you? Where's your places to read?
At work.
I love that. My question would be, why is work the best place for you to read?
Because you get paid to do it.
Oh, fist bump on that one. Read at work. It makes sense. I'm here with the boys, and I want to ask the boys, do you guys read?
Yes, I do read.
Yeah, I do.
If you don't mind me asking, what do you like to read?
I like to read health and nutrition.
Oh, and what about you, sir?
Mostly like storybooks, like, like Lord of the Rings and, fancy stuff like that.
So you've given me two different types of books to read. So I'm going to break it down. We've got health and nutrition. So that lets me believe you're very into your fitness and your well-being. What about health and nutrition books leads you? Is it more cooking or is it more fitness styles?
More, actually, complete opposite that. More of the misinformation out there with the, well, they say too much, but the corruption of the pharmaceutical company.
Oh.
So I teach people the other way of it, pretty much. More healing through herbs, foods, rather than through tablets and pharmaceutical products.
How long have you been on this kind of journey?
20 years. 20 years.
Fantastic. So we've got the reason for health and wellness, finding out the misinformation, fantastic. But then we have the more fantasy side. Yep. Tell me what leads you more to the fantasy side.
Just because I like all the whole, it takes you out of this world that we live in, like when you suddenly have dragons and you've got magic and you've got different like creatures and stuff. It takes you to this area where you just have no idea what's going to happen at any point because it's just this whole crazy different world and it's escape from where we are into just something that's just nuts. And it just leads you onto where's it going to go, like what could happen. And it's just nice to have a little escape from the world for like 10 minutes or however long you end up reading for. So it's just really nice.
I love that. So you've heard there two fantastic reasons to read. One to escape and one to learn. One to explore and one to explore the misinformation that's out there. Where do you like to read? Where's your perfect place to just read a book?
In bed.
In bed?
Yeah, or like out.
Nice.
Like, yeah.
So your best reading time is in the evening to switch off and wind down.
I would say so, yeah.
Amazing. And what book are you currently reading?
A Polish book.
Oh, let us know. Because what I like to do is if at home they don't know the book, it kind of inspires them to maybe find a book for them. So what's the name of the book, if you don't mind asking?
20 minutes later.
I can't remember.
So, or better yet, could you tell us what it's about?
Oh, it's kind of like between kind of like sci-fi and fantasy, kind of like this.
If you remember the book, let us know, because a Polish book about sci-fi and what was the other one?
It's like in between like fantasy and science fiction.
Sci-fi and fantasy mixed with science fiction. Oh,
It's about the girl. It's about like family who has a really kind of like powers, like yeah.
now that sounds interesting.
Yeah, and then the main is like the girl who is like kind of like a medium.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's fascinating. Yes.
If you remember the book, please do let me know because that sounds amazing. If I was to say your best place to read a book, where would be your best place to read a book?
At home. Yeah, that's it, yeah.
Beach, hands down.
Yeah.
Easy.
Lads, thank you so much. Thank you for stopping. And what would be, because you seem very insightful of books, what's one of the most best books you feel you've read?
Probably Thomas Erickson, Surrounded by Idiots.
Can you say that one more time, just so if anybody has not heard that and would love to read that book, we can just say that again.
Okay, Thomas Erickson, Surrounded by Idiots.
Lovely.
It's about the psychology of insights on people based on colour identification.
Oh,
It's really good.
how long ago did you read that?
Years ago? But it's one of my favourite books, so it's something that sticks with you.
Yeah.
So
I love that. Thank you so much. I'm going to be reading that book. If you're not going to be reading that book, I'm going to be reading that book. Ladies, thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Where do you like to read?
Wherever really. I mean, I'm homeless, isn't it? So it's out and about.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So being homeless, do you find that reading almost gives you a safe space?
Yeah, it's an escape. It's definitely an escape, yeah.
I love that.
But
I
yeah,
love
man.
that because I tend to preach to everyone that sometimes the best escape from reality is a great story.
Yeah, yeah.
And the best stories, the greatest stories are those that really grab the imagination, grab your mind and make the reality that we're currently sitting in null and void.
Yeah, yeah.
So I love the fact that you've highlighted that fact.
Yeah, man.
We'll have to sit down one day and talk your story.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah? 100%, brother.
100%.
100%.